The Taraxi were legends across 47 star systems. They were the ultimate survivors, having endured 3 extinctional-level events, adapted to 17 different planets, and possessed biological redundancies that made them nearly They had backup organs for their backup organs, could regenerate limbs, and their exoskeletons could withstand temperatures that would vaporize most life. So when Ambassador Krelthus arrived on Earth for the first interspecies survival exhibition, he was overflowing with confidence. He addressed the United Nations, his mandibles clicking with arrogance. "Humans," he announced, "your species has impressive endurance, yes, but the HFY have conquered death itself in all its forms." Dr. Sarah Winters, Earth's lead xenobiologist, just smiled. "That's fascinating, Ambassador. Before we begin, would you like a tour of our Natural History Museum? We have an excellent entomology section." Krelthus was amused. "You wish to show me small creatures, Ambassador, the Tsiraxiar, are 2 meters tall. What could your small creatures possibly teach me?" "Everything," Sarah replied quietly. Inside the museum, Krelthus barely glanced at the butterflies and beetles. Then Sarah stopped him. "This is a tardigrade, also called the water bear. It's microscopic." "Pathetic," Krelthus muttered. "They can survive near absolute zero and temperatures of 150 degrees Celsius," Sarah said. "They've survived the vacuum of space, 30 years without food or water, and radiation doses that would kill us 1,000 times over. They've lived through all 5 of Earth's mass extinctions." Krelthus' antennae twitched. Impossible. Next exhibit, Sarah moved on. The Antarctic midge. Native to Antarctica, it can survive being frozen solid. Pure evolution, not genetic modification. She continued walking. Here's a cockroach. Can survive without its head for weeks, hold its breath for 40 minutes, and withstand nuclear fallout. It can eat cardboard, glue, anything. They're 320 million years old and haven't evolved, because they're already perfect survival machines. Krelthus was silent now. Sarah gestured to another display. Desert locust. They fly across oceans. A single swarm can contain billions and consume enough food in a day to feed a city. She pointed out bombardier beetles that spray boiling acid, army ants that form living bridges, and bullet ants with stings so painful it feels like being shot. With each exhibit, Krelthus' posture deflated. Japanese giant hornets, Sarah continued relentlessly. Their venom dissolves human tissue. Honeybees that weaponize martyrdom, stinging even when it means their own death. Parasitic wasps that inject eggs into living hosts, where the larvae eat their way out. "Stop!" Krelthus whispered, but Sarah wasn't finished. Fleas that jump 150 times their body length. Dragonflies, older than dinosaurs, with a 95% hunt success rate. Termites that build air-conditioned mounds with social structures more complex than most civilizations. She turned to the ambassador. "Earth has an estimated 10 quintillion insects, 10 billion of them. TR represent 80% of all animal species on our planet. And ambassador, they've been at war with each other and everything else for 400 million years. They don't just survive, they dominate." Krelthus stared at a preserved ant colony. "You pride yourself on redundant organs," Sarah said softly. "Ants have colony-level redundancy. Kill 1,000 workers, the queen makes more. Destroy the nest, they rebuild. They don't have individuals that survive. They have systems that cannot be stopped." "Why?" Krelthus finally asked. "Why are your planet's smallest creatures so terrifying?" "Because Earth is a death world, Ambassador," Sarah explained. "Our planet has tried to kill all life repeatedly, and every time, these tiny creatures survived. They didn't need size or intelligence. They needed versatility, efficiency, and sheer numbers." She led him to one last display. "This is a human flea. It drank our blood, spread disease, and killed millions of us throughout history. It was smaller than your smallest claw, and it nearly ended our civilization multiple times. Krelthers looked at the flea, then at Sarah. And humans. You evolved alongside all of these. We evolved in spite of them, she said. The ambassador's confidence was gone. The survival exhibition, he began, is cancelled, Sarah said firmly. Ambassador, with respect, the Theraxi survived 3 extinction events. Earth's insects survived 5. You came here to demonstrate your superiority. But if you want to meet Earth's apex survivors, you're looking at them. Krelthers left Earth the next day. His report to his superiors was brief and shaken. Approached the Earth Alliance with utmost respect, not because of their military. Because any species that evolved to dominance on a planet where such creatures exist must be treated as extremely dangerous, if their insects are this formidable. Imagine what selective pressure created the humans themselves. The Galactic Council read the report with concern. Earth wasn't just a death world. It was a forge. And humans? They were just the ones who happened to climb to the top of that particular pyramid. The scary part wasn't that they'd reached the top. It was that they'd done it while sharing the planet with 10 quintillion insects that had a 400 million year head start. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more. See you next time.